Hi, welcome to the channel again. Today's build, we're going to go over a basic construction of a said pallet. Say you received a bunch of heavy equipment, needed to ship it, and rather than going to your local stores to pick up a pallet that has been destroyed from multiple uses, I'm going to show you a way to build it so it's extremely rigid and will hold multiple pieces of equipment, and then of course be able to be transported without being damaged and save a ton of money. So please follow along and watch how the build's being constructed. Thanks. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna walk you through the basic structure of it. So it's gonna be 72 inches long, 48 inches wide. You'll see why, because what you do is when you ship long distance, you pay for what the square footage that the pallet actually takes up, not the height. So a lot of times people make a small pallet and just go way vertical with it to save on cost for shipping. So what you see here is each block is roughly 14 3/8 inch long. And what I'm using here, these are 4x6s. And then of course my stretchers, which will be on the bottom, are 2x6 this way. And then from here all the way down will be a 2x4. And then the reason being use a 2x4 in the exterior is so that it gives it something for the 2x6 to tie into, and that just increases the strength of it. And then of course even spacing. So say said a forklift comes in from this direction, then their skids will be able to slide up underneath this side, or vice versa. They come in this side. So the spacing here is about 15 3/4 between each two, and then 14 7/16 between here. So that's the basic layout of how the structure will come together. What we're using is just pine 4x6s because they're gonna get beat up. What I have here is I have my 9 4x6s that are already cut. So I'll do is I'll start laying them out and start getting them attached. Now you see after the construction how it goes. And then on this side here, we will be placing the OSB, and then that is what everything will be sitting on. So we have the structure on the bottom, which, give me a second, I'll flip it over and show you what that looks like. I got my shop helper out here. He's verifying the structural sound of it. But you can see what I meant by running the 2x4s along the side. And then I use the 2x6s, which will add additional rigidity to it by screwing them down. And yes, you can never put enough screws. What I'm using here and what I use for all is T25s for all the structural aspects. I use T25 deck screws, which are 3 inches long. Work great. Again, an extra screw that doesn't hurt. You buy them in a 5-pound box and you'll last plenty through this. So what we did is we did two layers of 7/16 OSB, which gives you 7/8 of an inch. And then what you do is you cut these notches out just like this for a 2x4 to go vertical. And then what we did here is you see we have a little overhang. So what you can do is you can take another sheet of 7/16 and it goes right on the side here, and then it gives you something to screw to, like your base plate here, and it makes it perfectly flush on the side here. And that way the 2x4, which goes here, will go vertical, and same, it will wrap right around and it'll be flush all the way around, all the way down. And so that way you'll be able to, if you needed to screw a ratchet strap to hold something down, you can do on the inside and it will affect nothing on the exterior. Looking from the side, you can see just like a pallet.